that. So we can keep playing. We can keep playing the motherfucker. Hey man, I don't even know who these dudes is, man. I ain't played with these dudes so long. Shit, I ain't do no subs or nothing. Let me see what's going on out
here. That shit crazy.
What the fuck am I doing?
Let's just say, look, you don't know your team at all. You might have to first pause and look at that motherfucker, huh?
Right. For real talk.
Who you was playing? You playing Mike and him?
Nah.
Man, you was playing something.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Oh, I quit.
Big play there on the first play of the game. 51 yards.
Damn, let me see. Who was that? Who was 25? Brown. Agnew right there. I guess he's the best thing I got right there.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Cowboys take it
yeah, who the fuck is 20? Oh, that's that Leavers. That's that rookie.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first, an ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points in the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive
It's all good. He was wrong.
Absolutely.
Who I got? Rick. Who was Hall? Oh, Hall was it? Okay.
Other teams I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Hey, look, you know this was the only team that I ain't have to really like change no positions or sub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they was already there.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. But their footwork and speed is negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And past
Damn,
the 40,
you run out
he's out of bounds. A good pick up there.
Hey, I've been getting hit fumbling the ball lately, so I just like, fuck it. Get down or run out.
Trying to evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And the Cowboys
Oh, that's money there.
this time for the sack.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. On 2nd down, Jackson rolling to his left. And he'll be brought
And I ain't realized I went that far up motherfucking field.
Ended up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, now he'll be hit from behind, and he is landed on hard. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game.
I don't know who the hell that is.
They spend working on pass rush moves every position. Because anyone
I know I have
the
it.
whole new game.
And you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Why you throw that motherfucker?
If you don't throw it while you're on the run, he gonna load.
Possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Yeah, he ended up loading up.
I'm like, shit.
Cause I didn't have nobody.
Throw that motherfucker across field.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And it's
You know how it be. You be on the game, so motherfuckers look.
So be here before you know it.
You
If
see the
it ended
motherfucker
today,
open.
they would be the number
That
one seed.
you on
That's a
defense,
great
and now
spot to
offense.
be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting room.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
They'll look to throw here. Goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with.
That's the audible shit I was talking about. See how I reset the play. They didn't even adjust.
The football gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Damn, Los, I overran the motherfucker. The fuck?
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10.
Fuck was that, dog?
5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up
You
the
definitely
1st and
did
goal.
that.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Come on, man.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Man, who's my
Be
running
interesting
back?
to
I
see
got
now
like
what they do offensively
5
down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They get it to him running left. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point splits the
Damn, it's slow dry yet. This motherfucker takes forever to dry.
You ain't got called in yet?
Nah, I'm still second out.
The kickoff
Motherfuckers,
unit is out on the field,
motherfuckers
and
gotta
they'll
work.
send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Hey, I agree with you
And
on
he's
that.
able to get it across the 20, but not by much
Avengers
as he's
move.
marked down
Too
at the
long, man.
21-yard line. The
that
Jaguars
shit was
offense now
overrated,
heads
man.
back onto the field.
All
Already
that,
down 2 touchdowns
all
in the
that
first
shit
half. This
preparing
becomes
and
a
all
pretty
that shit. I'm like,
important
man,
drive,
that shit
doesn't it?
take too long to
does,
get to
and
the.
a lot of
And
teams
then it wasn't really a
we
big.
know that, right? They
I mean, it
There
was.
wasn't no big fight scene or nothing.
Nah.
Scripts go between
Nothing.
12 and
You
24,
just
25.
laying like.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson.
Throw the ball, man.
Gets to him
Damn.
again.
Okay, let's go back a little
Push
bit
the
and see if
button
my
like a
schooling
motherfucker.
comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them.
Talking about
That's
icy.
the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Probably still at work.
They'll come up now, 3rd and long.
You seen John Wick yet?
Run the ball here just to try and get some
Nah.
space.
How was it?
I ain't got to see it yet. Fuck. I don't do that. Oh shit, hurry up.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw.
Damn, I threw to the wrong person.
Incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2.
Let's go to dinner after the call. Lowe's, will you be home? I haven't eaten anything all day. Yes.
That was a trick question.
Who, my wife?
Yeah. Let's go. She should have first phrased the week going.
Nah, she was sending a message out to all of us.
As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taking it about the 36. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. And now here come the Cowboys.
Nah, she's saying she don't
right
know
now
if
they're
she
saying,
can go.
hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a
what
better
the
start
fuck
than that,
play
can
I
you?
want
I mean, this is the way you
where
practice
is
it.
that?
This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling,
this
they're
one
locked
do.
in really well.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit. Detroit.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of
Who I got in there?
a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first
Who's my
half to
defensive
forget.
line? I still got Effie, Rashawn Evans, Banks, and Fowler. Jeez. It's been a long time since I played
The
with
job
these
becomes
motherfuckers.
twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is
That's that
made.
one rookie. Remember, I told you it was fast as a motherfucker.
55 yards.
Who is that over there guarding? Who's that's me over there guarding.
Like we saw it a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing
That
wrong with
dude
being
was fast
explosive,
as
nothing
shit.
wrong with being electric, nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm
I
Brandon
think that
Gaudin
was
as it is Cowboy
21.
football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Who is 32? Armstrong. Damn.
Here's Pope. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now
Who's
second
at
down.
44? That's
Now,
Jack.
that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed, because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Now let's go. 319.
He'll get it up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 3rd down, it's Pope. And the
Yeah,
hole
that nigga
closes
got off
quickly
the
here. He
motherfucking
can
block.
fight only to about the 4. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here.
What's he
It's
saying?
now 4th down and goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too.
I
Make
know
sure
I got
that
another
happens
receive
because
out
that
here,
was the old
something.
bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Play fake here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete.
He looked like he almost dropped that bitch.
Close to the 40 at the 39.
You know how it is, man.
26 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson on first down.
Man, what a ball.
Incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That's that play right
there. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Look at this throw, man. Look at this throw.
Intercepted.
I saw this
too. By Jair Alexander. Dances by him.
Man, that was a straight comeback route. Motherfucker. He threw them off
that motherfucker retarded.
Way inside, dog. Wasn't no pressure.
Now remember, this is the number 1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example.
What block is, man?
Set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback.
I looked on there. It don't even look like block me playing at 2K. He playing something else.
I think that'd be a kid or some shit. He be on there, but he been working. He got a job at Granite City Steel, I think.
Oh, okay.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Was that you that told me murder working too?
Yeah, nigga got he do like cleaning
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And
like
the pick six, and
Airbnbs or some shit.
Throwing that pick six, we'll see how they attack this drive.
That hustle ain't where it's at no more, huh?
Let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better
gotta get out there and do something else.
And they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their
offense. That's my bad on that
throw. Give their defense a little bit of a chance.
That's stupid.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Jackson throwing again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
I thought they was getting the other dude.
They gave the 37. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And they'll run it here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Now they try the right side here.
Oh, man.
They will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Point after here coming up.
I missed them all. Okay.
And it's no good. No, he misses the extra.
Didn't even look at the win.
And our score stays right where it is.
But then it ain't no win
The
on the
kickoff team
kickoff.
on the
That's
field
crazy.
now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
32.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points from...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. They'll set up to throw. And he's taken down.
I don't know why I always bump into this running back. Every time.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Now back to throw. He's going to air one out. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And take it right at the 30.
Oh, that's a long run.
12 yards.
Man, they need to get control of that of the joystick a little bit more on next year game, man.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as
Yeah.
they get set to take over.
Rice, what was Rice? I don't know.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Jackson on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And all the way down to the 12. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch.
Come on, man.
That ability, they want them on their
Oh,
team.
shit. Throw for one.
Down there, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Watching now, Barney, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
And as we've seen throughout this
Man,
season,
I don't
it's
know
no
my
picnic
personnel,
trying to score
man. It's
touchdowns
crazy.
against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Detroit, Detroit.
Here's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Set, 319, 319.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down.
Little motherfucker, though.
Throw off with the pressure.
What?
Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the
Couldn't let me
end
get
of this
that off.
first half of play. So we have come to halftime here
Say
in
no.
Dallas with a
No.
in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing
Shouldn't
by
have,
is
man.
Jonathan Coachman.
I thought I
He has
had
our
another
EA
big
Sports
receiver,
halftime
man.
report.
I do that DJ Chalk, but that's I got Tupac and Chalk, but
Teams appear
oh
ready
boy,
for
and
the
every
fight ahead, and we resume
I don't know what I was
action
thinking
here
about
in quarter number
personnel.
3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Stop all that bullshit ass computer strafing, nigga. Come make the tackle. Come make the tackle, nigga.
That's me, nigga. I'm strapped. Fuck that.
Scary ass nigga. Make the tackle, Terry. Make the tackle.
He didn't make the tackle.
All that bullshit. That's why I ran past your ass.
More important than it
That's
actually
all right.
is, right? I don't want to
Let's see another day.
what is there. But this is a real, I'm
You
doing
ran
it.
past him, but
This
you
is a
got
really
tackled.
important drive.
You ain't go 7.
About teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're
Yeah.
scripting something that they
Yeah,
expect to
you
get them into
trying
the
to
end zone and back into this
squeeze
game.
through.
Oh, that spin. I tried to spin through that.
I know you did. That's where this flag came in at.
Spot to take a shot.
Yeah,
Here's
let that
2nd
thing
and a
come and
yard
help.
from the 34.
Green 39, green 39. Gone.
To throw is Jackson. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is
Catch,
caught
boy.
inside the 15.
Oh, man, I
A
can't
big
see
3rd
that.
down play there for the Jags.
I'm like, one of us got to
53
catch that.
yards. And at this stage, down in the second half,
Nobody
looks like
got
they
it.
just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And he'll get this one down to about
Man, I didn't try to hike the fucking ball,
2
man.
yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Get it to me again. Man, I'm thinking I'm calling.
He's
Man.
immediately taken down
Oh,
at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Let's see.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay
Who
with
was
the
Dockett?
overall essence of the running game.
I don't know who that is.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. This time Jackson will throw it. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession
So, hold on.
of the
Who
second
is this,
half.
21?
This is sort of what you would call a
That's
put-away
me.
drive, isn't it? As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
What's up, man?
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get
You know what I'm
20
doing,
and a
son.
1st down.
Playing this game, baby.
The big play to start him out.
Your ass,
Has
I
him
damn
at
near
the
50.
45 already.
Got a pass mark on there. Let me find out.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on 1st down.
Gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
I wasn't even there that long, was it?
They'll look to throw now on
Look, he was
1st
like,
down.
oh, such a good head ass nigga.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Cole. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, that's crazy.
Detroit.
That's crazy.
Over.
You left her earlier.
They run it with Pope. Gets past one man. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here.
Didn't you need like 5?
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the
Read the
Cowboy
fucking
defense
defense,
has a
bro.
touchdown.
What is he doing?
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe in them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here.
Come on, man.
And he stopped immediately there. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop. Because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
It sound like Pepe, ain't like
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's an interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there.
Okay, we reloaded.
Yet another interception. interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 50, 30, 20.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
A big play there. Taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Cowboys add on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
That shit game.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Raekwon McMillan in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk it. And that's caught inside the 30. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 57 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down.
Man, I'm so sick of these
Spectacular
messages,
catch
man.
turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He spins through, finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Snags it for the pick. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now he'll throw deep left side. He's got a man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. An even 90 yards. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you hear that? Do you hear that?
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a
Tell
tune?
them boy to calm.
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right
She's
now.
going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And they'll go on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he will go down. A Cowboys side.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out come the Jags. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
About 10 more. Almost 10 more what I'm making.
And on the ground they go with a running back. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you get success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
They gonna take less
on 3rd down. It's
They're
done.
gonna give him a
And
little
shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44.
He probably ain't even got that.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
I can't say that shit. Trying to say that shit. I didn't even think that's why I be liking that shit. When I talk to her on it, I don't be thinking about it. But you just think about how she interviewed, how she just said that, like, yeah, you know.
Jackson down to throw on second down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15.
You know what I'm saying?
A big play that time for Jacksonville. And even 50 yards.
It must be something about the night air, because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it. And fights through one man. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. He's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Terry, we're going to run him back or what?
Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
What'd you say?
If we quit, we going to run him back or what?
I mean, you can quit. I got to see if I got this other game in this league.
The Jaguars on
he
third
said
down,
it's 6.
not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
I mean, you can if he don't, you know what I'm saying? If he don't, shit, it's whatever.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown.
That's what you want to do.
But they still trail.
Yeah, I mean, because they ain't gonna advance the motherfucker. We can still fuck around with this. If it don't, I don't know how you quit and it don't. It might record.
It might when you quit, it might save because we in the 4th quarter.
This one's over, let's be honest.
So how you gotta do it?
I don't know how, Lo. You might have to turn the whole motherfucking system.
A try here for the extra point.
Yeah, I might just.
I think if you can see right now, that motherfucker's saved.
Right, but if I power the system off.
Nah, babe, hold on 1 second. I'm talking to Carlos. Oh, all right, baby.
What's up, baby?
Carlos say, "What's up, baby?" He called. You better not have said, "Baby." Bye.
You know how I think we can do it. I gotta close the app.
Off it goes.
Yeah, you gotta do that because if you can see, I think that motherfucker saved.
Yeah, because that's how Mike fucked me in the Super Bowl. He closed the app.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
Yeah.
They have the dream scenario.
Yeah, I gotta get my lineup together, fucking with you.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week.
The reason I say that because personnel-wise,
we've got a game in hand.
I've got linebackers running against 99 niggas.
Back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
See what you doing, Lo?
I'm waiting on you.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like,
but you want
you just stop.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm like, why are you still playing?
All right, how I do this?
Close your app, shit.
Let me see. How I do that shit?
Man, you just better press that start button, close that motherfucking app. Don't exit shit. Just quit that motherfucker all the way.
How you do the shit, man?
Press the
option button. There it is.
Yeah.
All right.